Lots of people who are involved in anti-corruption tend to pontificate. But I think for the first time, ground level action based on homework. And that's what impresses me most.
The Alliance for Integrity is built on this principle of solving or addressing the problem of anti-corruption with collective efforts.
Industry initiative where we are trying to encourage industry to believe that anti-corruption is going to be a competitive advantage for them.
Fantastic bridge of communication and understanding and education about this way of business, which would be cleaner.
Good thing that AfIn has done is that it's brought about the private sector players as the core foundation and the core pillar of this movement, which hence I feel that it differs majorly from other initiatives.
As an Indian, I think we have very great high regards for Germany. We felt that it would be a good opportunity for us to work with them. Learn from their experiences and also, I suppose, also give them the confidence, that, that Indian industry is also very serious about controlling and addressing the issue of corruption.
I've been a lone ranger talking about anti-corruption. Alliance for Integrity gave me a good platform for me to express.
Not only this organization thought of running a series of seminars to educate or to inform people, but they also tried to reach out to stakeholders by working with them to go into the nitty-gritties of various things, then bring about change which would be relevant for Indian society. That was a fantastic charter, and that really brought me on the table.
I think the Alliance for Integrity is a great initiative for bringing in the different stakeholders involved in fighting corruption in India under one banner, and hence my support.
I do honestly believe that that's what is required in India.
In India, we are working with many private sector partners, and together with those partners, we are very happy to support networking, dialogue, or training activities to bring the agenda of anti-corruption forward.
There are multiple stakeholders. That includes educational institutions,
Government, the courts of law,
It is for the state to regulate and the private sector at the same point to follow.
bodies like CII or FICCI.
But the dialogue cannot be centric upon broad, nice sounding statements.
society-related organizations. For example, Alliance for Integrity.
Media can be extremely discerning.
Dialogue for issues relating to public-private partnership would not only bring out issues relating to corruption, but also would bring out issues relating to lack of completeness of the contractual terms.
Private institution in the own place cannot be a ethics and governance good company unless it is supported by government.
So far as the government is concerned, it's basically their policies, their lawmaking and enforcement. I think a dialogue with industry on a regular basis would be helpful.
It is very important for public sector as well as private sector to sit down and define how will they ensure that grease payment is eliminated from the processes.
The external customers who are finally getting goods and services at a cost which includes the corruption cost.
I think AfIn should dedicate itself towards creating more awareness in this space, creating more awareness on legislation, on different forms of misconduct. Thereafter should work with the state to help to provide guidance on its efforts to combat corruption.
Work on a framework in which we can align the industry, the society and the regulators.
We need to have a group of 50 to 80 leaders and use their circle of influence to spread their message, to create an environment where such things are discussed in a much more elaborate manner, and technically we develop systems and procedures which address the problem of anti-corruption in the right way.